Hi everyone, engineering economics. Let's have an example when we have like inflation. In this example, an investment currently costs 28 grants. If we have a current inflation rate of 6% and annual interest rate of 10%, we want to know how long does it takes to reach to a future value of 40 grants, 40 grants. So in such case, we can solve problem again in two approaches. Solution one, it just says when we want to call a future value from a present one. Both of them are known, so we are looking for the number of the years. I% is provided, N is provided. We just need to consider the inflation rate in our calculation. The formula for such problem is this one, present times in parentheses 1 plus interest to the power of number of years which we are looking for. But when we have inflation rate, we need to use this equation. Then by having deflated amount, replace that by I in the main equation. So again, when we have inflated value of dollars, so this is the initial interest, this is deflated one. So we have like the initial cost, future cost, 28 grants, 40 grants, and then use the equation for deflated. We have like our normal interest is 10% annually, our inflation rate is 6%. To calculate D, use the top formula, and you reach to a D or deflated interest of 0.166. Replace that by I in the main equation, and then future value is equal to present value. Future value 40,000 is equal to 28,000 times 1 plus, instead of I, replace D due to inflation, and then to the power of n, which is the only unknown of our problem. If you simplify the equation, dividing 40 over 28, it just gives you 1.42, and the second part is 1.166 to the power of n. Take a normal logarithm of both sides, it just gives you normal log of 1.4285 is equal to n times log normal 1.166. And if you do the math, it just gives you number of years is equal to 2.3 in terms of years. We can also flip-flop our problem in solution 2. We can also call the present value based of future. Just flip-flop the equation and it just gives you a present value is future times in parentheses 1 plus I to the negative n. Don't forget to replace again D in terms of I due to inflation rate. And if you do the math, it just gives you normal log of zero point 0.7 is equal to negative n times log of normal log of 1.166. Again, if you do the math, it just gives you the same number of years. Thank you. We'll solve more engineering economics problems.